Africa, being home to over 1.2 billion people, with 42 density per kilometer, is also home to a vast forest area. These forests accommodate a variety of wildlife and are known for their beauty and serenity. Its safari life has attracted millions of tourists from all over the world in the past years. It has been featured in the famous classics The Gods Must Be Crazy, Mogambo, Mr. Bones, and a host of others. Aside tourist attractions, Africa is also known for its wood production. Since it houses thousands of hectares of forest area, it is only natural that its inhabitants take advantage of these God-given resources. Over the years, these forests known for their wildlife and lumbering activities is left with empty lands and less greener pastures, and the wildlife endangered. This lucrative venture has given thousands of Nigerians jobs and have placed food on their tables. However, the rapid growth of the industry is affecting these vegetation and has somewhat faced a plunge in the recent years. Processed Wood Producers and Marketers Association, formed out of the need to sustain the ecological environment and promote local wood production and regulations that will lead to economic growth, job opportunities, and in the interim, combat climate change. In that vein, the Processed Wood Producers and Marketers Association, Prowpman, flagged off its reforestation campaign in Adamawa State. In attendance were His Royal Highness Alhaji Yerima Bello, Honorable Mamaji Bulu's Baby, Commissioner of Environment Adamawa State, the Director of Federal Ministry of Environment, who was represented by Minister of Environment, traditional rulers, and other dignitaries from all walks of life. The ceremony kicked off with the national anthem, which was followed by prayers. The opening remark was delivered by CO Onifo and was followed by a series of speeches from members and key stakeholders of Prowpman and other key organizations.
To welcome you all to this occasion of ceremony of reforestation project here in Adamawa State. And my prayer is that our coming here today will not be in vain resources. Permit me to extol the giant strength of our neighbor, the Tree Restoration and Planting Company, the partnership between Processed Wood Producer and Marketer Association of Nigeria and Tropical Wood Exporter Association of Nigeria for this patriotic initiative. More grace to your effort.
Na biyu na ƙara ainihin jan hankalin mutane da su san lalle cewa ba wai muna yanka itace bane kai, muna yanka itace kuma muna dasa.
Hakika.
Na biyu wannan aiki ya hana zaman banza ga matasa, a takaice mutum 500 a Adamawa State.
Adamawa State is the first state where we are having this in the north, and very soon this will be taking place in the south and the southeast. I cannot but commend the efforts of the organizers of this noble program.
For us as people and as an association, we are determined and dedicated to this project in all the two political zones of Nigeria.
My appreciations go to the royal fathers who are here present, those who have sent goodwill messages to this association on this great day. I appreciate you all, sir.
Prowpman, as one of the wood exporters, Tropical Exporters Association, these two associations are, by our stakeholders' engagement, were brought together to address the issue of deforestation and sustainable trade in Nigeria.
The planting of tree was led by His Royal Highness Alhaji Yerima Bello. Honorable Mamaji Bulu's Baby, Commissioner of Environment, Adamawa State. This was preceded by other representatives and heads of the branches of the association across the nation. In an interview with the commissioner, he praised the initiative and said it met their expectations.
This is a very welcome idea. And in fact, this is what we have been waiting for quite a long time, because we are at the negative recipient of the president. We have been coming to the air, preaching that people should be planting trees. This has come into reality today.
Visionary leadership, high ethical business standards, social responsibility and environmental sustainability as its core values, the Processed Food Producers and Marketers Association, also known as Prowpman, is determined to increase the demand for Nigerian wood products through its work in standardization, regulation, and education that will create more jobs and re-energize the industry. Prowpman, united we stand.
I'm Bvncomms by name. Upperlink is proudly an indigenous software development firm. We started about 2003. By the grace of God, about 4 of us came together with the mindset that we could make impact in the software development industry. At that time, we just noticed there were gaps. As a matter of fact, MTN and Co. also came around that time. It was around the same time that InterSwitch 2 was formed. So there was a huge gap in terms of the digital economy, internet usage, automation at that time. Imagine when banks will show you your balance through their ledgers. Those days when you go to a particular branch of a bank, because that is where you open your accounts. So at that time, you could not collect money from Kano branch of a bank if your account was open in a Butemeta. So that was the picture then. We are ICANN registrar, we are CMMI Level 3 Maturity Appraised Company, and we hold a PSSP license. So those are 3 portfolios. They are a bit different. So what we are doing now, we are Upperlink Digital. We take care of all payment systems, interaction with banks, interaction with corporate world. It's already registered. It has its own management team now. And we have Upperlink Registrar. Upperlink Registrar will be in charge of domain names, IP addresses, brands, measurement, brand registration, and related businesses. So, and hosting is part of it. Then we have Upperlink Solutions. That's the third half. Upperlink Solutions will be in charge of core software design. If you need software to run anything, is it transport system, it is a Greek system, agriculture, it is sports, we build the software. Basically, we have positioned ourselves as software developers. We have seen a vacuum that we want to fill. We want Nigeria to stop the capital flight as far as software development is concerned. Why are you spending $2 million to bring a software that a company in Nigeria can do for you for less than 10 million, 20 million naira? Why are you going abroad to spend that kind of money? It doesn't really help us as a nation to create jobs. So our goal is to fill that vacuum. ICANN manages all domain names worldwide. They also manage all the IP addresses worldwide. Upperlink is the only registrar so far from Nigeria with ICANN. All over Africa, we are like 9, and across the globe, we are about 1,000 registrars. But from Nigeria, we try to feed that fact that why would Nigeria not have one if we have 1,000 across the world? Why would Nigeria? We have population, we have users of internet. So these are things that we should be producing locally, so that you can see the multiplier effect of expanding business spectrum, getting more unemployed graduates to come into the system and gain employment. So by the grace of God, we want to give independence anniversary gift to Nigerians. We are looking at a cloud solution that does invoicing. The invoicing platform is going to be free for any business. When you get to the platform, you set up your business and you can generate invoice for your clients. We also have payroll solutions that can make you work out your net pay, doing your taxes, deductions, and remitting seamlessly to the beneficiaries. For instance, we want to do FRS remittance, mortgage remittance, health insurance remittance, pension, Bvncomms. We have a payroll solution now that does all of that.